not joking. All my guys, them know me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa Oti, and if you're new on this channel, you know what to do. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so that whenever I post new content, you'll be the very first to find out. You guys, I don't even know why I'm smiling. Like, this is not a good news at all. I feel like at this point our government needs to step up. Like, they need to sit up, because a lot of things keep going on in the UK, and most times Nigeria is always on the list. It's very rare for a breaking news to come out and Nigeria will be exempted. I mean, it shows that they need to do something. They need to do something to curb the rate at which people are leaving Nigeria. Like, something needs to be done. Nigeria needs to be fixed. Now, what is today's news, guys? Now, you guys remember braverman. I mean, I know you guys must be familiar with her by now, because I always come here to talk about her. She's the Home Secretary who once sent a message using a private email, and she owned up to her mistakes and resigned. And then a few months ago, when Rishi Sunak was appointed as the UK Prime Minister, he reappointed her as the Home Secretary. In his words, he's very much interested in knowing what she has to do about immigration. And remember, this is the same lady that has been proposing to cut down the number of dependents that Nigerians, Indians, and some other countries can bring into the UK, which of course we discussed on this channel. I even went ahead to ask Nigerians living in the UK on their opinion on cutting down number of dependents, and they had a lot to say. You can check the link in my description box if you want to hear what Nigerians in the UK had to say about that. Well, nothing has been done yet. We're still waiting for updates, and yet this same lady has dropped another bombshell. Like, this lady is so out for us. She's so interested in immigration, like you can tell. Remember, in the past, if you come to the UK to study, you have to go back to your home country. Like, there was nothing like post-study visa route. So most times when foreigners come to the UK to study, they have to do another master and another master. Sometimes if it's husband and wife that come to the UK, the husband will study for 2 years, the wife study for 2 years, the husband study for another 2 years, just like that until they hit 10 years and able to get the ILR. That's if during their stay in the UK they actually kept to the rules that applies to students and of course living in the UK. Now, we all rejoiced when the UK introduced the post-study visa, because apparently they were losing lots of students to other countries, and of course they have to do something, because believe it or not, international students, foreign students contribute a whole lot to the UK economy. As a matter of fact, but it is worth noting that international students contribute 25.9 billion pounds per year to the UK economy through their school fees and spending. Like, I just want to bring this to your notice, guys. Like, I think it's very important that we emphasize on this. 25.9 billion pounds a year, you guys, a year. To see that the UK economy is actually benefiting a whole lot from foreign students. Now, so braverman is saying that it's time for them to stop this backdoor immigration. She believes that lots of people are not actually coming to the UK to study. Like, most foreign students apply to UK universities not to gain international knowledge, but as a settlement route, and she feels it needs to stop. As a matter of fact, braverman is committed to cutting down net migration of unskilled foreign workers coming into the UK to work from 239,000 to tens of thousands. And as part of that motive, she wants to reduce the amount of international students, amount of foreign students that come into the UK to study and then explore the post-study route. So currently the post-study route is 2 years. I mean, if you come into the UK to study, you have 2 years to get a job that will sponsor you and you're able to work and live in the UK. Now, she wants to reduce it from 2 years to 6 months, guys. 6 months. See, if you go out there and ask internationals, and I think I'm going to create a content on that. This just gave me a content idea, so you guys watch out for that content. I'm going to ask international students how easy it is to get a job after school, how easy it is to get a sponsorship job within the 2 years post-study visa. I just want to get real raw information from them, facts from them, because I want to believe that it is really difficult to get. To be honest, it is, except you study courses that are in high demand, like let's say you study nursing, engineering, tech, these courses that are termed low degree courses, by Home Office. I want to believe that it is not that easy to get job after school. That is why most students are exploring this care visa route. So a lot of people, the moment they are out, because clearly when they were in school, they were probably working as carer. That means they already have the experience. So when they come out, they're able to get care homes or agencies that are willing to sponsor them. I know that is a route that a lot of people have been exploring, and the results have been really, really positive. But I don't know how easy it is to, study a low degree course and then you come out and get a job. I don't know how easy it is. That's what I'm going to be asking them. And mind you, this 2 years post-study visa we are talking about is not free. It's not like when you finish school, automatically you have 2 years to live in the UK. You still have to pay, and it is not cheap. So you see, either way, the UK government, they are still benefiting. You come to the UK, you pay your school fees, you pay your accommodation, you spend a lot of money, you work, so you're contributing a whole lot into the economy. And after your education, in order for you to stay back in the UK for 2 years and be able to get a job that will be willing to sponsor you, you still have to pay. So like, they're not even losing in any angle. Do you get the point? And recent data released by Home Office reveals that the number of visas, like study visas, that were granted to Nigerians alone increased by 222.8%, with 65,929,000 visas being granted to Nigerians as of June 2022, and we are in January 2023. You can't even imagine the amount of students that have come into the UK in recent times, like in the past few months. So the number might have even tripled, believe me. Now, in all of these that is happening, so braverman's supporters are of the notion that indeed it's a good movement, because they believe that lots of students are using this route as backdoor immigration. I mean, they come into the UK to study low degree courses in less respected universities and then use it as an opportunity to actually stay in the UK. And I'm like, so does the UK actually have less respected university? That phrase, it's just somehow in my ear, because I mean, the most important thing is that they are coming into the UK and they're not coming here for free. They're actually paying school fees. Now, the good part of all these things is that Department of Education, they are actually against it, because they believe that international students are contributing meaningfully to the UK economy. As a matter of fact, Higher Education Agency revealed that 680,000 foreign students came into the UK in 2021 to 2022, with non-EU outnumbering the number of EU students. You can imagine, that means foreign students are actually way higher than home students by 5-fold, guys. Now, they are saying that what this means is that these 680,000 students that have come into the UK has already outnumbered their plans. Like, they've passed their target, because their target was to hit 600,000 students in 1 year by 2030. We're already in 2023 and we're talking about 680,000 students in 1 year. You guys think what's going on? But like I said, the good thing is that the Department of Education, they are not in support, because they believe that cutting down the post-study visa from 2 years to 6 months will make the UK less attractive to foreigners. Mind you, I think this was exactly what happened when foreign students got tired of coming to the UK to study and then going back. I'm sure they noticed that the stats were reducing, and that was why they introduced this post-study visa, and that has literally opened gates for a lot of people to come into the UK to study and possibly settle in the UK. Now, what is going to happen if they reduce it to 6 months? I would like to believe that people will stop coming, because at the end of the day, people don't really come here to gain international knowledge. It's a settlement route. We all know that is exactly what it is. Yes, it is. And I don't know why they are calling it backdoor settlement route, because I mean, it's not like they come in through the back door. It is a route which is clearly stated on gov.uk, and a lot of people try to exploit the option. So I don't think it's a backdoor settlement route, because they come in, they study, luckily they apply the knowledge that they gain in the UK, and then go job hunting. Companies find them really resourceful, employ them, give them COS, and they're able to live in the UK. And mind you, as they're living in the UK, they're also working, they're spending money, so they are still giving back to the society. So I really support what the Department of Education is saying, to be really honest. They believe that this route will make UK universities less attractive to foreigners and might make them to exploit other countries that offer the post-study visa. For instance, Canada. I think Canada offers that. I don't know if it's post 2 years, but I know Canada offers something like that. I don't know much about Canada, but the US, I know the US offers just 1 year. And of course, other countries, Australia, Germany, there's so many other countries that you can easily study and be able to settle there. So depending on the education, of the opinion that if they introduce these measures, people will run away, and it's going to affect the UK economy, because foreign students are contributing billions of pounds yearly into the UK economy. So you guys, what do you guys think about these updates? Believe me, when they finally conclude on this, I'm definitely going to come out here to let you guys know. But yeah, you guys should look out for the content where I'm going to ask international students how easy it is to actually get a job 2 years after studying. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that if the weather permits. But yeah, I have that in mind. But I'm going to write it down in my content book so I don't forget. But you guys, let me know what you think about this update. Do you think it's a good news? Why am I even asking? Because it's not even a good news. And mind you, it's not only Nigerians that they are planning on introducing these measures on, it's foreign students. But we all know that Nigeria, it's like the main chunk of the foreign students. Decide to check the data, check the stats, you know, so that Nigerians are like topping the chart when it comes to foreign students in the UK. We all know that for sure. So let me know your thoughts about this update in the comment section, guys. And if you've not liked this video, guys, come on, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, okay? Because many yummy juicy updates will definitely come your way. Till I see you all in my next one, people. Bye.